Hey guys, James here today and welcome to another house building video in Aluna Island. This one is a starter home, one that costs less than $16,500. It's basically one that means you can have one sim and move into it and start playing right away, fully furnished, ready to go. It's obviously a very small house on it's like a mid-sized lot. It's a 30 by 30 lot, so plenty of room for expansion down the line as you get more money and move up in the world. So I thought I'd do a sort of little starter home this time, just sort of, I don't know, just a small house. Because, I mean, we do have to do starter homes at some point. So I thought, why not now? We've done like a sort of large to mid-sized to large-sized house already, and we did that community lot. And now we're doing a starter home. And then probably next we'll build another house. And then maybe some more community lots, etc., etc. Now, building off of the sort of experiment we did with the last building video, where that one was in 2 parts and 4 times speed, basically the feedback on that was really 50-50 on whether people agreed with it or wanted, like, sort of had a different idea of what they would like. So what I've gone and done is basically a lot of people were saying it was too slow, but then a lot of people were saying it's good. And what I normally do with building videos is a 6 times speed or 8 times speed. It depends on how long the video is. The longer ones I make quicker, and that's how it works basically. So with this one, I've actually made it 5 times speed. So it's kind of right between the 4 and the 6. And my plan is basically in future, if the videos are very long, and it doesn't look too fast at 6 times speed, I will probably do that. But I'm still going to cut the videos at 30 minutes if they extend beyond that point. Simply because of the fact that it's much more watchable, like I explained before. It's much more watchable to see the video in 2 parts or 3 parts or however long it may end up being, rather than having 1 hour-and-a-half video that might just go on for an eternity. And it just makes it easier, so if you have to only watch one part and then come back later, etc. And a lot of people were saying, oh, I don't have time for this, but it's a YouTube video. You can literally watch it whenever you want. Like, you could watch 1 part this week and the second part in 2 years' time. Like, there's time. Let's not forget the fact that you can watch it whenever you want. I understand that people are busy, etc., etc., but at the end of the day, it's the same video. Anyways, so what I'm doing now is basically depending on how the video looks when I speed it up. If I feel like it's too fast, I'll make it slower, and basically it's really just sort of see how it goes, more or less. But yeah, this one's at 5 times speed. I think it's fine because it's a pretty small little house. I don't rotate the camera that much. I actually spent less than an hour to build this, but that's actually quite long for such a small little house. Because I was playing around, as you can see right now, I'm playing around quite a lot with the colors. Ended up going for that sort of yellowy color. I thought it was nice colorful little house. I was going to go for that horrible sort of brown color at the beginning. I was like, that feels a little too dilapidated for my liking. This island isn't supposed to be a dilapidated island. It's supposed to be a colorful sort of, I guess, sort of Caribbean-styled island in a way, because it all has all those sort of colorful island builds that we have so far. Or at least that's how it's kind of ending up, and I am really enjoying the style. It's a lot of fun to build in, and it's been good fun. So this house doesn't have any store content in it because it's so small. I think it requires generations, ambitions, and one other pack, I think. I'm just going to look it up real quick. I've already posted it on the website. So, so it's Ambitions, Generations, and Showtime. But, oh no, not Showtime, sorry, Island Paradise. Island Paradise is literally 1 plant. Ambitions are the windows and the bed, and then Generations is like 1 painting on the wall. So, I mean, really, downloading this in base game will be more or less identical to what it is in the video, so like it won't really make that much difference. It should work just fine on base game. But like I said in the previous video, I will be doing base game versions of every lot. I've already done base game versions of the original house and the community lot. I just haven't posted them yet because I'm still working on how to sort of display it on the website. Also doing some website changes to make it easier to browse sort of officially made lots, like lots made by me for the island. So I'm working on that, and basically when I do release all the base game versions, I will make a video about it saying, look, they're up, you can go get it now, and there shouldn't be any problems. Basically, like I said, the idea behind those is so that if you don't have all the expansion it requires, it doesn't look like crap when you download it, is the general idea. And then at the end of the day, when I put the world up for download, there'll obviously be a base game version of the world, and then one that just requires everything under the sun. if that makes sense. Anyway, so we ended up going with a 3-room layout here. We got a bathroom, a single bedroom, and then the main sort of kitchen and living area. It's all very sort of cramped in, but I don't know what you expect on such a small little house. It's a starter house, but due to the small size, it enabled me to actually detail it quite nicely, as much as I could. I would have liked to do more detailing, but I ran out of money that I could spend because, of course, it has to be below 16,500 for your sim to be able to move in straight away without doing any cheats or anything. So that's the constraint I sort of had to deal with. I would have liked to have done much more landscaping as well, like more trees and shrubs, but again, the money wasn't there. But it's one of those things. You got to have starter homes on a world. I'll probably do 2 or 3, or maybe just 2 starter homes in this world. I'm not sure, 2 or 3, and then there'll probably be. I'm not sure how many blank lots I want to leave because I do want the world to feel full, but I of course want to leave space for you guys to build when you download like the completed world. I haven't decided completely yet how many I want to sort of leave blank. Probably at least 4 lots blank, I would say. At least. Probably one of those cliff lots around the back where there's those 3 cliff lots. Probably one of the beach lots as well there. And then maybe a couple beach lots actually. There's a few lots I could leave blank without it creating too much of an impact. And then, yeah, probably 2 or 3 starter homes I think would be ideal. So there's at least a little bit of a variety. I'll probably do a starter home that has like 2 bedrooms as well because, or at least a double bedroom because this one's really a 1 sim house. I mean, you could have moved 2 sims in and then obviously renovate it a little bit to allow for a bigger space. But it's primarily designed just for 1 sim to start out in. But I'll probably, yeah, like I said, I'll probably do a 2 sim house and maybe 2 sims and kids house or something. So I'll do 2 bedroom, something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Really, it's all sort of up in the air at the moment. I did want to do that little island counter thing with that sort of fast lane stuff table. I love that table, as I've said before. But of course, there was just no way to fit it in because it's such a small space. I wanted to get a TV and a sofa in. And if I had that giant table there's just no room. So it's just a nice little L-shaped kitchen with that sort of dining table there. And the couch. I'm just playing around with colors here. I wasn't sure. I felt like the inside ended up being way too yellow. Like the outside and the inside ended up being way too yellow. So I changed all the wallpapers in a minute. I'm just playing around with colors on the chair. I wanted it to be colorful as well, this house. I believe the dining chairs end up as the sort of blue color. And the sofa actually turns to white. Just sort of a modern kind of feel to it. Give it sort of a luxury kind of feel, you know, something semi-decent. And I've sort of modern light grey on the walls and some white sort of boards. I can't remember the official name for it now. I've completely gone blank. Anyways, so I just made the kitchen 1 sort of counter smaller. I have fully tested this house as well. I say fully tested, but it's like 2 rooms. I made sure both chairs are usable. The kitchen is fully usable. They can do whatever they need to do. And obviously they do the washing up in the bathroom because there's no sink in the kitchen. And then obviously the TV and all that works just fine. So everything's usable, even though it's all kind of crammed in, which I like because that's good. That I was able to sort of shove it all in and it still works just fine. I was actually playing around with this light, trying to give it a blue sort of tint because it was because it has a blue shade. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could give it a blue tint. And I did like specific colors to make it look like it, but it didn't really work. It didn't really work how I wanted it to do. Wanted it to be rather. And it didn't look blue enough in the end. I don't know. I just wanted a slight sort of blue glow around. I guess you can kind of see the blue around it on the wall there. I don't know. It's just an unnecessary little bit of detailing, I guess. And that's the one sort of wall painting from Generations there. That bin I shove in the corner there. That's actually one thing I didn't test. I don't know if the bin works. And the counters and the cooker work just fine with the bin being there, but I don't know if the bin itself works. So be aware of that. Anyways, put a few little chairs in the back. Those don't work to my knowledge. Actually might do. That one on the left there might work. The right one definitely won't because I can't get to it. And that's the Island Paradise plant there. And I do like a sort of little boat dock down the bottom here, boat jetty. I didn't actually put the jetty in from from Island Paradise in, but of course you could put like a mooring post from Island Paradise and you could park your boat down the bottom there. I thought it was a pretty good lot for it because it has that nice little cliff at the back and you could put your boat down there. I mean, this could renovate into a really nice house in the end. Could be something fun to do. Definitely when I get around to doing a Let's Play, probably start out in this, do some renovations, make it a really cool house. And after I'm done like the sort of main world with all the houses, I'll probably release more lots for it as well. Like, that's probably what I'll do. Or, I don't know. I mean, of course, I've still got to build a ton of lots. I've only done 3 out of, well, there's 60 lots. Obviously, I'm not going to build on all of them. And I've already done, most of the rabbit holes are probably going to, are done, but I'll probably make a few changes here and there, but they're all done. That's like 7 of those lots. So I've technically done about 10 lots, give or take 1 or 2. So let's say I've done 10 lots. I'm going to leave like 4 blank, at least 4 blank. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Not many lots to go. Yeah, no, it's quite a lot. Yeah, so I'm just doing a little bit of landscaping. I don't know. I thought the driveway would be good to just sort of do it like, kind of just like a dirt driveway, and you have a little bit of grass in the middle, so you get like the kind of tire tracks going on there. Nothing too special, just a bit of landscaping. I wanted to do more, like I said, more sort of shrub. I would like to do some flowering plants around it too, but you know. Anyways, here are the screenshots. There's only a few screenshots because it's obviously a very small house. That's around the front. This is around the back. Just again, you can see the jetty down the bottom, the town hall over there, around the side of the house. Inside there, you can see the kitchen and the living area. I mean, of course, you can see it. You don't need me to explain it because it's quite obvious. That's the beautiful bedroom. Nice cheap Ambitions bed and the bathroom. But thank you so much for watching this build. Download link in the description below. I'll see you next time and have an awesome day.